Hello YouTube, this is ToFuSmurF. I did promise to make you guys a garage video after the patch came out because, I was going to get a new tank on patch day anyway, so I figured why do a garage video, that'd be missing a tank. So here we go. Not really much to go for. I will mention that this down here is going to be hard to read. This is called the carousel mod. It's part of PPK's mod pack, and I will link that in the description, so just look down there for it. I just like it because it's convenient. I know what most of these are, and if you just, get really close to the screen, you could read it all. So, I'm not going to really go over, it's going to be short, I'm not really going to go over tanks that I've kind of gone over before. You've seen most of my end tiers, M48 with a crappy crew, because I figured a good crew belonged in this puppy, which I thought I was going to get TK'd in because of having one of these. A lot of people had negative reactions to clans getting M60s. So, there's the leg magnet and the P sign. So, I guess, for them haters. This is my only tank, one of my only tanks that I've got all camo on. Otherwise, my end tiers all have summer camo, which is the majority of the maps. E5, T57. I don't really remember what I had in the other garage video, but, one of my current grinds is this puppy. As you can see, I'm at 108 out of 165, so Thunder Turtles incoming. Although, when I research it, I'm going to try to hold off on buying it for the on-track event, so at least I get it cheaper. Or, if I find out it's not American, then I will buy the T95 for the next on-track event. If it's not American, then I will buy the T95, grind it, so that I will have a cheaper E3 down the line, hopefully. E4, T92, which with the arty patch, this thing got super good. I believe this end tier wasn't here before, the FE4 202. If you guys recall, PPK made a video regarding this tank, then said it was crap, and then got 9 kills in it. I will agree that it's not particularly stellar in anything particular. It's pretty much the jack of all trades, to say. It's really accurate. I like its shells. Hesh is a nice little mechanic. One of the gold shells I do buy because it's a cool little thing. Might as well have some, Can be trolly, but against I usually start off the match with Hesh loaded for the first shot because mediums are going to run into mediums. So if I see a leopard or PTA or a Batchat or a Lorraine on the other team, that's what this is for. That's what I'll run into in a brawl. Or the enemy's fastest tanks, which are all light tanks, lightly armored tanks. So the Hesh shell for the first shot is great. So I usually double tap 2 to start the battle, and then press 1 immediately afterwards so that APCR comes next, and then I'll react accordingly. You guys saw a bit of the 215B. I really like this tank. Someone in the comments did mention that ammo capacity is a bitch for it, and honestly, in a long battle where you've got plenty of shots and doing a lot of damage, yeah, ammo capacity could bite you in the butt. So, another tank that I'm currently grinding, the Tortoise, which is an absolute blast. It's kind of unfair, to be honest. It's faster than the T95. DPM is fantastic, pretty accurate gun, but the armor value will say what it says, but just play this thing like it doesn't really have armor. Granted, that doesn't mean hide in the back. I still push in this thing, but this thing has so many weak points, everywhere, that you shouldn't rely on your armor to win your battles in this thing, not like the T95 does. So I'll try to see if I can compile some replays for you guys of just this tank, although you did see one live platoon of it. Here is another tank I'm grinding, the Crusader SP. I usually have one arty grind going, considering I'm missing the British arty and the German arty out of all the lines, so I started the British one. This one, as you know, goes faster backwards than it does forward, so it's kind of amusing to be in a platoon with your buddies and you're driving past them backwards, and you just say, what's up, and then go about your day. Here's the E50M, another end tier. Got buffed, I believe, the hull armor, upper hull armor, so I need to play it more to figure it out. To me, it plays probably the same. This is my gung-ho ram tank, so not really a clan war setup, it's just for ramming setup. Leopard 1, new tank I got with the obnoxious camo. I love this tank. It's fast, accurate, good depression, decent reload. it's like the PTA on steroids. So if you really like the prototype, you love the Leopard one. Moving on, mouse, current on-track vehicle. I believe this one I don't have camo in because mouse. Moving on to Bat Chat, pretty standard, had it for a while. Still haven't worked on Brothers in Arms on it, I probably should. I don't know really what I'm doing here, I don't play it enough to really remember what's going on here. 50B, tank I kind of enjoy. Don't play it enough though, so, but it's pretty fun. I don't think it's irrelevant anymore, but it's outclassed by the 57 in some ways, but this thing is still usable in Clan Wars. Not a priority though. Foch 155. Don't know if I put replays of this tank yet on the YouTube page. Maybe I should. This thing and the 57 are getting nerfed sometime soon, I believe. So we'll see how it goes. I don't think it's as overpowered as people make it seem. Yes, it can clip out a tier 10, but it's not unbeatable. It does have weak spots. Granted, this could be a little bit trollsy, but that's because of, if you look at it, let's see if I can get a view of it. You look at it, notice how it's kind of slanted. So you aim like on the lower part of it right here, this line. So, you know, if you are going to aim for that. Plus, it's got a really long load. When the thing's incapacitated, you could either kill it, or it's putting itself out of the fight when it's on reload. So you should be able to, with good play and whatnot, to, you know, clean up on the enemy. Again, pub, it's going to look overpowered because of how unreliable pub teammates can be, and they don't know how to counter these things, so they just kind of get scared. Over here we got the Bad Arty. Haven't played it much since the patch. Doesn't do enough splash and whatnot to really warrant it in Clan Wars anymore. Object 140, the thing I got on patch day. Hopefully I can get you guys some replays of this. I do have a replay uploaded of this. If you go to wattreplays.com and search my username, I have an account there where I just upload some of my replays that are good. Some make it to the channel, some don't. So, you know, I do have some T28 replays there, so if people are having trouble with that, go look at it. I have a couple there. So, I mean, you can see one of my very first game in this thing. Not stellar, but it's the first game, so I thought it was worth noting. Fun tank. Better than the 62A in my opinion because of the slope and whatnot. 62A, lesser version of it, you know, whatnot. Still a fun tank. IS-4, IS-7. 263 I wish I can get more footage of. I keep forgetting to play it, but I really do like it. It's just not as armored as some people think because of if you know where to aim on it and gold shells and whatnot. 268, another tank. I think you guys seen me play a couple times. Really fun, really good alpha, really good camo, really good reload for how much damage it can do. And then my baby, my 261, my first N tier in Clan Wars. So other than that, I got a lot of derpy little tanks in here. You know, little premiums, T2, Ram 2, Super Pershing, crews all over the place. T69 for tourney play. I've saved all these arty for campaigns, Clan Wars campaigns. You know, for different tiers, I will have the arty for it. T14 I got through PAX, a code at PAX. You had to play, me and Smig played Wargaming Employees to get this thing. You know, I got the Excelsior in a tournament. Don't really like it. Don't have much of a crew in it, but, you know. Luke's for the lower tier campaign. Clan Wars campaign, little lower tier RD, little lower tier TDs, whatnot. IS-3 for turning play. The MT-25 that replaced the 50-2 is back here. I got rid of my VK-2801, kept my S-51 because it was my first tank that I really enjoyed playing because of low FPS, and RD was better to play on a low FPS otherwise. WZ-132, you know, Type 59, Type 62. So that's my garage. You'll notice I have 3 spaces here. That's for the earning your steel missions. I know they said they won't give out that tier 8 premium anymore, but it's still worth it to get the 3 million, which covers all the cost of the tank, of the tier 5 tanks, and their modules mainly, kind of. And the 90 gold consumables is worth it, as well as the 21 days of free premium. So, and if at the end of it they do surprise you and give you a tier 8 premium, whatever. But 90 gold consumables, 3 million credits, 21 days of premium, free. Take it, you know. Plus the tier 5s are pretty, tier 5s that they're doing is pretty, you know, easy to do, so not too bad. Other than that, in the future, barracks, let's see. have a Tiger 2 crew purchased. Never bought the Tiger 2. Need to grind that. Yeah, Tiger crew, GW Panther crew. So that's that. Anyhow, that'll be the end of this. If you have any tanks you want me to do for the future, just say so in the comments. You have now seen the garage, and let me know. Otherwise, again, I will have PPK's mod pack in the descriptions. I will have the bot replay site linked on the bottom in case you wanted to catch anything that I don't upload straight to the YouTube site. And if there's anything I'm missing, someone remind me. Otherwise,